Hi, it's Julie. It's been a while since I've made a YouTube video. I think about 2 weeks because I was hosting family for the holidays and just wanted to enjoy our time together and not get distracted by editing and answering comments and things like that. So I'm excited to be back. I don't have a lot of favorites, but the things that I have been using and loving are really great. So I'm going to start with hair, and this is by Lanza. It's the Healing Color Care Trauma Treatment. A lot of you have heard about this already, and I have had it for a while and started using other things and experimenting and trying new products. And I went back to this and found that I really enjoyed it. My hair is dry and color treated and fine and thin. I have some texture to my hair, so a little bit of waves, so it can get kind of frizzy. And this is really nice. I can use this when I style my hair, when I round brush it, blow dry, or also I can use a little bit when I just air dry it, and it keeps it really soft, has a pretty scent. It seems to be very moisturizing. So also, I have been really loving the brand Kenra, and this is something that I tried and I absolutely love it. It's the Platinum Thickening Spray, the Density Plumping Spray. It's got a number 5 on it. I don't know if you can read that or not, but it doesn't have a great pump. I have to say, my hands aren't weak. I don't have arthritis in my hands or anything like that. They're not weak, but just spraying it, pumping it down is really difficult. So what I did is I took an old small empty spray bottle and filled it up with this, and I'm using that, and it's perfect because I really love the product. I love how it makes my hair feel and look, and when I really do want to thicken it up and curl it and do some different things and give it some volume. As you can see, I don't really have volume, but this actually does help. And all I had to do was put it in a smaller pump, and it works perfectly. And I will repurchase this because I'm enjoying it so much. Then the last thing, I debated whether or not to put it in this favorites because I've only used it 3 times, but it is by OBLIPHICA, I think is how you say it, and it's the Seaberry hair mask. It's made in Israel, and I heard about it on Busby Styles channel. I think some of you may follow her as well. Her hair has been, she has color treated blonde hair. She's in like around 40, I believe, and her hair in the last couple of months has been looking so incredibly glossy and shiny and healthy. And she said it was largely due to these products. This is the only thing I have, but I found it to be true. It really has added a shine, especially to the back of my hair. I don't know if it's going to translate through this video, but in real life, it really has made a difference. So I'm looking forward to, once I use up some other products, to try some new products besides this mask from this line. I got it on Amazon, and it was for a hair mask that's really good. It was fairly reasonably priced, so I was excited about that as well. So next are some makeup brushes, and 2 of them I revisited, absolutely love. And this one, I'm sorry it's dirty. It's really hard to get the foundation out of the letters on the handle. This is the number 7 Artiste brush, and I love it again. I hadn't used a brush for a little while. I was using my fingers, just trying to hurry things along, and I found that actually this is faster. It covers more area than my fingers can actually cover, and it does a better job of blending it into my skin. I do not have to get a full coverage just because I'm using this brush. For some reason, I thought this is for more of a full coverage foundation and look, but it really isn't. It just distributes the, excuse me, it just distributes the foundation or the CC cream very quickly. It feels so good. It's so soft on the skin, and I'm really happy that I have it, and I'm glad I revisited it. All right, and then another brush that I am loving and have revisited is the Wayne Goss number 16 brush. It's really soft. Oh, it's just so amazing. And what I've been using this for is blending my eyeshadow up in my crease. I don't know that I have a brush that's quite like this, that's shaped quite like this and is as soft. So I love my Tom Ford. I love Real Techniques, but right now I'm so into the softest brushes that I can find to use around my eyes, and this has definitely been the winner this month for my crease. And then this brush is fairly new to me. I bought it about a month ago, and it is by Sonia G. It's the first Sonia G brush that I've ever bought. It's got this gorgeous thick handle that I love how it feels in my hand when I use it. This is the Sonia G Builder 1 brush. It is great for laying down your color on your lid. As you can see the way it's shaped, that it's really nice for that. It's also beautiful for underneath your eye. I love, love, love my Charlotte Tilbury smudger brush for under there, but this leaves a slightly thinner line, and it is just baby soft. And so I can also use it to kind of bring up into the outer V. I can use it in the outer V. There's so many things that I can use this brush for. It's really versatile. The only thing that I can think of that I can't use this for is to blend. So I'm loving this. And I am a mascara fanatic. I love wearing mascara. I wear every day, unless I'm sick or something. I wear every day. I wear plenty of coats of it. I love thickening mascaras. So I do tend to get clumps. I can be in a hurry and really just be piling it on and get those clumps on my upper lashes especially. So at Sephora, they have this foldable eyelash comb, which is perfect for travel because it's small, but it's also just perfect at home. You can see there is some mascara in there. But it's these metal teeth on this brush, so you do have to be careful going near your eye with it, but I love it. In case I love to use it when I get those clumps. I don't use it every day, but I know it's there, and I can go ahead and fix it without having to try to do it with my finger or a Q-tip that can leave the little fuzzy, fluff in your eyelashes. I love this brush. This is my second one. I had my first one for years, and especially now that I'm using the eyelash primers almost on a daily basis just on my upper lashes, this is really helpful because your mascara does get a little bit clumpy if you're going for that really thick, full look. So I encourage you, if you're a mascara fanatic, to try this. It's really handy to have, and it's not very expensive. Then Kathy of Kathy's Beauty Care Chats, that sweetheart, had recommended the Physicians Formula Lash Boosting Eyeliner. And I think I had it in my favorites last month. I can't remember, but it is absolutely my favorite again this month. It's got such a fine tip. It's absolutely easy to use for those of you. Yes, I did have it in my favorites. I'm remembering now. For those of you who have a difficult time with liquid liners, this one is just a dream. You just have to shake it up a little bit, very gently, and then apply it. I am so excited that I can actually use a liquid liner and not make a mess of my eyelids. And it's very fine, so it doesn't take up a lot of real estate on your upper lid if you don't have a lot like myself. So loving that again this month. And then this one was a surprise to me. I had recommended the Tom Ford Brow Gel, which I still highly recommend. But it's $50 for eyebrow gel, and I just couldn't stomach buying it again because of the price. And so I wanted to find something that would really do the same thing as the Tom Ford. And it's difficult to find a color and a thickness of formula and a brush, all those things that you really like. So I think it was Natalie, the beauty diva, who had said that it was going to be in her Sephora haul. So I went ahead and bought this, and it's by Dior Show, Bold Brow. It's about half of what the Tom Ford one costs, and I think so far it's the most similar that I've found. This one is in blonde, I believe, and it's got this tiny little brush, and the color is nice. I like my brows to look natural, but fuller and held in place and slightly darkened, and I'm just beginning now to get a little bit of white or gray in my eyebrows. I have one eyebrow hair that's like that, and this can cover it up, and I love that. So I'm happy that I tried it, and I believe it was Natalie. Thank you if it was you. Then I have two more makeup products. One is by Laura. Well, there's two by Laura Geller. I went to ULTA. They had a fabulous After 50 workshop, and it was featuring Laura Geller's makeup, and I wasn't as familiar with Laura Geller as with other lines, and so I went ahead and had a great time, and I ended up receiving for free this Laura Geller Pout Perfection lip liner in Petal. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see the color or not. Let me put it on it's what I have on my lips right now. There's the color of that. It's a really nice color, really nice formula. It is creamier than the Charlotte Tilbury. It doesn't last quite as long as the Charlotte Tilbury, but I love the color and I love how creamy it is on my lips, and I'm really enjoying it this month. And along with that, I also got the Laura Geller, what is it called? Lip Hugging Lip Gloss in Nude Kisses. That's what that looks like. It's what I have on over my lip liner. It's got an unusual tip to it. It's got like this little cup, sort of, if you can see that. So it forms to your lips really well. You have to be careful not to get too much in that little cup, or you can get too much gloss, you know. And it's very opaque. There's the color there. There's the color. So those are all of the makeup things that I've been enjoying. I also have a blouse. This is by Express. It's a bodysuit. It has this built-in little cami, and then the sleeves are, if you can see, they're flowy and it's see-through, and it's a bodysuit. I'm loving this. It's so pretty. It's very festive. I don't dress up that often, so for me this is a really dressy blouse I can wear with skirts or pants or even jeans if I want to dress up my jeans and they stay tucked in. It's very comfortable. It's got that nice blouse to it, and I have not checked to see if they have any left in stock. I will do that and link everything below that I've mentioned. My last favorite is by Rothy's. I watched a Mandy MUA video where she had this as one of her favorites a couple months ago, and I had been seeing them pop up quite a bit on Instagram. You probably have as well. They're very expensive, and I had questions, but Mandy had said that a couple of her friends had several pairs of these, and so that's why she went ahead and invested in a pair to see if all the hype was true. And she ended up loving them and said she was going to be getting another pair. So her code and went ahead and bought the shoes that she had, and they're these round-toed ones. Now these are machine washable. They have an insert that can pull out quite easily. You wash these in gentle and cold and then air dry them, which is fantastic. They're made out of recycled plastic water bottles, if you can believe it. They don't look like it or feel like it. They're just beautiful, well-made shoes. They are sturdy. They are super flexible inside to form around your foot. So they also claim that you don't have to have any wear-in time, and I would testify absolutely you don't have to. Behind my right heel, this slightly, I could feel it, you know, and so I was a little bit worried, but now that I've worn them for about a week, that area is perfectly fine. They are so, so comfortable. You definitely can walk in them all day. I'm bringing these with me to Walt Disney World on this next trip, and I'm so excited that I can have some cute shoes with my skinny jeans that aren't hiking sandals or clunky tennis shoes, but just some really comfortable casual flats. These can also, if it rains, there's no problem because of the material they're made of. So that's fabulous. And then I like those so much that I went ahead and bought the pointed toe. They have pointed toe, a tennis shoe style, a slip-on tennis shoe style, and then the round toe. They have, let me think, they have animal prints. They have all kinds of bright colors. They have camo. They just have so many colors and styles that I'm sure if you want to try something like this, that you would love it. And if you're like me, in your closet, you have had several pairs of super uncomfortable flats. And we want to wear flats because they should be comfortable, and we want our feet to be comfortable. And these are great for that. All right, so that is it for my favorites. And then I have two fails for me. One is by CoverGirl. It's the Lash Blast Amplify Primer. It didn't do anything for me. It's got this big, thick wand here with short bristles. But one day I put several coats on one eye, no primer on the other, wore my mascara, and I could not tell the difference between the two eyes. So I'd have to say this is a fail for me. And then as I was looking for the eyebrow gel to replace the Tom Ford, I bought the Kush Fiber Brow, I don't know why that was hard to say, from Milk, and it just didn't do it for me. It looks like it would. It's got the same small little wand. It's a good color, but it just doesn't do what the Dior Show one does or the Tom Ford for me. So I would have to say this was a fail for me. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate you so very much. I hope you have a wonderful, healthy, happy new year. Remember, be kind, be grateful, and be brave. And I will see you soon.